Today, we're counting down the 8 remarkable strengths that psychologists say set people with OCD apart. From surprising social skills to hidden cognitive talents, these traits are backed by neuroscience, not just stereotypes, and you won't believe how they translate into real-world advantages. So what makes each of these abilities truly superior, and which trait ranks at the very top? Let's begin with number 8. Some people with mild to moderate OCD display an unusual strength in pattern recognition and analytical reasoning. Studies at Cambridge University show that 30 to 40% of these individuals outperform typical controls on working memory tasks, especially when it comes to holding and manipulating information in real time. This is not a blanket effect. IQ gains appear only in specific areas, like recognizing patterns or solving logic puzzles, rather than across the board. In practical terms, this selective advantage helps in careers that demand systems thinking, such as cybersecurity, data analysis, or engineering. While the evidence is mixed, and it does not apply to everyone with OCD, these cognitive skills can turn complex information into clear solutions, making a real difference in fields where accuracy and quick reasoning matter most. Persistence takes on a new meaning for many people with OCD. Instead of giving up after a few tries, they often pour hours into a single task, driven by an internal need to see things through with precision. Behavioral studies and clinical observations reveal that some high achievers with OCD log more practice hours than their peers, returning to a problem or routine long after others have moved on. This tendency is not fueled by rewards or praise. It comes from a deep personal urge to complete tasks to their own high standards. In skill-based fields like music, programming, or athletics, this kind of focused repetition can lead to real mastery over time. The same persistence that powers daily rituals can, when channeled deliberately, transform into a professional advantage. People who harness this drive often excel in roles that demand long-term commitment, such as research, technical craftsmanship, or competitive training. Their ability to stick with demanding routines, even without outside motivation, sets them apart in environments where steady progress and incremental improvement matter most. Surveys using the Big Five personality model reveal that people with OCD often score higher on conscientiousness, especially in orderliness and achievement striving. This is not just about keeping things neat. It is a deep sense of responsibility that shapes how they approach commitments and relationships. Many describe feeling a strong obligation to follow through, whether that means meeting a deadline, keeping a promise, or supporting a friend in need. Interviews with people managing OCD highlight a unique kind of empathy born from first-hand experience with distress. Rather than judging, they tend to offer understanding and practical support, drawing on their own challenges to help others feel less alone. These qualities make them reliable colleagues and thoughtful partners, especially in roles where trust and attention to detail matter. Careers in healthcare, counseling, project management, and quality assurance often benefit from this blend of conscientiousness and lived compassion. For those looking to channel these strengths, tracking obligations with simple tools and setting clear priorities can help maintain balance and avoid overwhelm. Resilience in obsessive-compulsive disorder is not a trait people are born with. It is a skill built through daily effort. Living with intrusive thoughts means facing discomfort head-on, again and again. Clinical research on exposure and response prevention, known as ERP, shows that after just 12 weeks of structured practice, many individuals report stronger emotion regulation and a greater ability to handle stress. These gains do not come from avoiding pain, but from learning to sit with it and keep moving forward. Resilience is hard-won practice, not absence of vulnerability. In qualitative interviews, people describe setbacks and relapses along the way, Yet they also talk about becoming more flexible and adaptable in the face of new challenges. This kind of psychological endurance can spill over into other parts of life, helping with navigating uncertainty at work, supporting friends through tough times, or managing unexpected changes at home. What starts as a coping strategy becomes a foundation for facing whatever comes next. Organizational skills in OCD often go far beyond keeping a tidy desk or color-coding a calendar. In clinical trials led by Stiketee and Frost, participants who completed structured organization training showed measurable gains in daily functioning, with significant improvements on standardized scales, P less than 0.05. These programs break down the process of managing tasks into practical modules, sorting, categorizing, prioritizing, and scheduling, mirroring the kind of systems used in project management and information architecture. The drive for order, when channeled through these frameworks, transforms personal routines into scalable strategies that benefit entire teams or organizations. People with this orientation often excel at creating workflows that others can follow, building out timelines, and designing systems that keep large projects on track. For those looking to make the most of this trait, adopting tools like Gantt charts or digital boards can help translate internal order into visible, shared progress. Small changes in how information is structured can ripple outward, making complex projects run more smoothly for everyone involved. Some people with OCD notice details that escape almost everyone else. In controlled lab settings, participants with mild or moderate OCD consistently outperform typical controls on visual discrimination tasks. They do especially well on tests that ask them to pick out subtle differences in patterns or to spot anomalies in streams of data. In proofreading experiments, they miss fewer typos and catch more inconsistencies, even when time is limited. This is not just a matter of being careful, it is a cognitive orientation that draws attention to the smallest shifts in a sequence or the tiniest irregularity in a system. Neuropsychological reviews led by Jonathan Abramovich confirm that this heightened sensitivity stands out in tasks requiring fine-grained observation. These findings point to a real, measurable advantage in perceptual acuity. In practical terms, these skills are highly valued in fields like software development, where catching a misplaced character can prevent major bugs, and in technical writing, where accuracy and clarity are essential. Many quality assurance engineers, data analysts, and scientific researchers credit their success to the ability to scrutinize details others overlook. When deadlines are tight and precision matters, this micro-level focus can mean the difference between a flawless launch and a costly mistake. Creativity in OCD doesn't always fit the popular image of wild, spontaneous genius. Psychologists studying high-functioning cases have noticed a different pattern, one built on obsessive persistence. Rather than bursts of inspiration, creative work often takes shape through relentless iteration. Some people with OCD report spending hours, even days, refining a single project or idea, unable to let go until every possibility has been explored. This drive is not just about perfectionism or anxiety relief. It can fuel genuine innovation, especially in fields like design, engineering, and the arts. Case reports describe artists and inventors who cycle through dozens of drafts or prototypes, each version bringing them closer to a unique solution. The dual pathway model of creativity suggests that while flexibility is one route to originality, persistence is another, and here OCD's tendency to fixate can become an unexpected asset. Large-scale creativity tests, such as the Torrance tests of creative thinking or the remote associates test, have not consistently shown higher scores in OCD groups, so these stories remain remarkable but rare. Still, in the right context, obsessive focus can help transform a rough idea into something polished, original, and ready for the world. Obsessive-compulsive disorder reveals itself in the brain's response to mistakes. The error-related negativity, known as EERN, is a rapid electrical signal, peaking within 0 to 50 milliseconds after an error that stands out in people with OCD. Gering's discovery in 1993, confirmed by later meta-analyses by Weinberg, Riesel, and Hodgcock, showed the ERN in OCD is not just faster, but 50 to 100% larger, with a standardized mean difference near 0.5. This neural marker, measured with EEG during tasks that demand quick decisions, is one of the most consistent findings in psychiatric neuroscience. This amplified error signal does more than mark a diagnosis. It gives rise to an extraordinary ability to spot mistakes at lightning speed. In fields where accuracy is non-negotiable, such as quality assurance, auditing, editing, compliance, and high-stakes medical or engineering roles, that vigilance can prevent disaster. A single missed error in these settings can have far-reaching consequences, making this trait a rare professional asset. For those with this neural wiring, structured routines like double checks, checklists, and peer reviews can harness that sensitivity for collective benefit. While the same system may fuel anxiety, targeted support and practice can transform it into a strength. The science is unambiguous. The OCD brain is built for catching errors others overlook. Across all 8 strengths, one pattern stands out. The very traits that challenge daily life can also fuel excellence. The same heightened sensitivity and focus that cause struggle unlock unique abilities. It is proof that complexity in the mind can shape unexpected power. Thanks for watching.